If you are constantly staring at a blank content calendar, doom scrolling through endless feeds, or typing desperate prompts into AI tools only to get ideas that feel totally off-brand, this video is exactly what you need. The secret isn't more creativity, it is about repurposing, which is basically the ultimate cheat code in the modern creator handbook. It is not about rehashing old ideas, but rather remixing the content you have already created and serving it back up in new, fresh, and exciting ways. I personally rely on three main repurposing strategies that save me massive amounts of time and help me get significantly more mileage out of every single post or video I make. Stick around and I will walk you through these methods and show you how tools can take the grunt work off your plate without making your content feel like a generic ad. Method 1 is keeping it on the same platform but just changing the format, which is the absolute smallest lift with the highest possible return on your investment. If you are already posting on Instagram, you do not need to be everywhere else to make repurposing pay off. You just need to find the content that actually resonated with your audience. Take a look at your saved posts, shares, direct messages, or the comment sections. That insight step is critical for understanding what your followers actually care about. You do not need fancy or expensive analytics tools for this. Just use your pro account insights and spend 10 minutes reviewing your top performers. Let us say your top reel was a simple list, like 5 content creation tips, and people absolutely loved it. Instead of inventing a brand new topic, just take that reel and transform it into an educational, slide-by-slide carousel post. You can use the cover to announce the tips and then expand on each point individually, adding stories or extra context that provides real value. Or take that same successful reel and record a talking head video where you dive much deeper into just one specific tip because people asked for more details. The core idea remains the same, but the format is fresh, which increases both your reach and your overall audience retention. Do not overlook your stories either, because if a story got a flood of reactions or poll responses, that is a clear signal it has the spark to work as a full-blown video. Repurpose that story as is, or film a quick behind-the-scenes talking head where you elaborate on the reaction you receive. The trick is always to let your analytics guide your decisions, looking for recurring themes and reusing the content that has already proven it works. Method 2 is repurposing across different platforms, but you have to do it the right way. Too many people just screenshot a tweet and slap it on Instagram, but that rarely works because every platform has its own unique nuances and vibe. A tweet that does well on Twitter does not automatically translate to Instagram, where visual polish and caption depth are much more important. Always format for the destination. For example, take high-quality mobile screenshots of your tweets so they look native and clean on Instagram. If you have a thread, break it into individual images and upload them as a carousel, but never try to shove a whole wall of text into one tiny screenshot. Video is exactly the same. While the raw footage can stay consistent, the packaging must change for every single audience you are targeting. On TikTok, you want bold on-screen text, captions that spark immediate curiosity, and much punchier hooks within the first few seconds. On Instagram, a slightly longer, more descriptive caption that teases value often works better, and your hashtag should be optimized for discovery within that specific platform. The soul of the content stays exactly the same. You are just tailoring the outfit to fit each platform's culture and user behavior. For example, record a 10-minute tutorial on camera, then export the long-form version to YouTube while chopping it into shorter clips for Reels and TikTok. You can make one clip focus on the biggest reveal, another on a specific quick tip, and another on a surprising statistic that makes people want to watch more. Doing this manually is fine if you have the time, but if you are juggling multiple channels, it very quickly becomes a massive scheduling nightmare. That is where tools come in. But you need to be very picky because some editing tools are great at one thing but terrible at handling the rest of your workflow. I have used platforms that were either way too expensive or only did half the job, meaning they might help with scheduling but fail at helping you find the actual clips. Real creators need a solution that connects the dots between finding the content, editing it, and distributing it without creating more work for themselves. Method 3 is the big one, taking long-form content and turning it into short form, which pays off the most but is often the hardest to execute well. Start with one substantial piece of content, like a YouTube video, a full podcast episode, or an in-depth webinar to serve as your primary foundation. From that one asset, you can derive dozens of smaller pieces, including short clips, tweetable quotes, carousel posts, newsletters, and blog excerpts. I personally prefer to batch my big pieces, where I might record 4 long videos in a month, and each one turns into a full week of short clips and social posts. It feels like genuine magic when the pipeline is finally dialed in. But the real challenge is knowing exactly which moments will perform well as a short clip. You need to spot emotional pivots, strong, quotable takeaways, or visual moments that will make someone stop their scroll. Manually hunting for those specific moments is time-consuming, and traditional editors often miss the viral potential or fail to format them for each specific platform. This is why I recommend automating parts of the process using AI tools like Vizard, which can find those viral moments for you and optimize them to be ready to post. It does not replace your creative intent at all. Instead, it amplifies it by doing the heavy lifting of identifying key moments and turning them into clips. So instead of spending hours combing through raw footage, you can batch record your content, upload the files, and let the system surface the very best parts. You still have full creative control, so you can tweak the edits and captions to ensure your brand voice remains 100% authentic. Some platforms charge you a fortune and still make you do all the clip selection yourself, while others lock you into rigid templates that make every video look identical. Vizard sits right in the middle, automating the discovery and editing while giving you the scheduling tools to keep everything organized in one central place. It is built for creators who want high-quality output without having to become full-time professional video editors just to keep up. A few quick tips for making this work. Always start with your analytics. Think in chunks, so your long content is seen as raw material, and customize everything for the specific platform culture. Batch your production, film several long pieces in one sitting, and keep a content calendar so you know exactly how each piece will become a series of smaller posts. If you are feeling totally burned out, just remember that repurposing isn't cheating. It is a smart, strategic way to amplify what already works. Do it well by using your data, respecting platform differences, and considering a tool that handles the clipping so you spend less time editing and more time creating. If you have questions about these methods or want to see a full walkthrough, drop a comment below, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more practical, low-effort growth tips.